Hi there. Ah. Hi. Today I'm going to take you through a few postures to help you open up that body, especially first thing in the morning. It's a very grounding flow. So we're going to really start with that breath. We're going to really start with listening to the body and see how we can find new ways to explore. So I'm going to use my block, my trusty block. Come up on the sits bones, find a comfortable spot. So for you, it might be flat, it might be cross-legged, or you might need to open up the legs a little bit more, maybe to create more space for that spine. So we're going to take a deep breath in, raising the hands up, interlace the fingers at the top and just extend. Shoulders opening up, chest opening up, rib cage opening up. Inhale once again. On the exhale, go ahead and take a lift to the left side, press into the palms and extend through with the opposite side. Keeping that chest open, keeping the shoulders extended. On the inhale, we're slowly going to come back center, lengthening through the fingers, creating a little bit more space in the collarbone into the chest. Inhale here, open up the palms, slightly lean to the left. On the exhale, extend that right hand up, bending the elbows towards the floor with the eye of the elbow facing upwards, the fingers palms to the floor, extending through to the opposite side. Inhaling in. On the exhale, give it a little bit more if the body allows. Inhale, slowly come back up center, raising both hands up, interlace the fingers and press outwards. 2 breaths here. Inhaling in. If you can, really feel those shoulders coming closer. Exhale, let it go. Inhale deeply, press in towards the shoulders, maybe arch that little back, getting a bit more space there. Release the hands towards the floor, dropping down, and take a moment here for you. Just notice any more space that you've created in the body. Now we're going to gently push the weight forward, palms to the ground, shift in towards the feet, extending the feet behind you. Now I'm going to turn to the top of my mat. Today I'm using blocks. If you have blocks, super. If you don't have blocks, you can use books. So from here, we're going to shift the weight forward, bringing the palms in towards the blocks if you can. Now feel free to use the floor here, that is perfectly fine. Check in with your shoulders, check in with your back. We're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to go ahead and relax the shoulders back, open up the chest, really try to lengthen through the spine, the chin coming up. On the exhale, we're going to slowly tuck it in, chin towards the chest. Slowly tucking in, chin towards the chest. Press the palms into the floor and try to extend through the upper back, squeezing the pelvic floor inwards. On the inhale, slowly begin to open up once again, creating a little bit more space into the bottom of the belly, into the upper rib cage, the sternum, the chin, pulling the shoulders away from the ears. On the exhale, slowly tuck the belly in as you expel that air out of your body. Chin comes back into the chest. Now we try again. Inhale slowly, raising up the spine, opening up the shoulders, lifting the chin to the ceiling, and exhale, slowly tuck and roll. Press the palms firmly into the floor to help give you that push into that upper back. Now from here, slightly move the right leg to the center of the mat on the inhale. On the exhale, go ahead and extend the left leg back. Keep the heel nice and long, curling the toes. Breathing in, raise that heel a little higher, bend the knee towards you and see if you can land it in front. Now from here, both palms come towards the floor. Tuck the back toes under and try to get a little bit more length into that back thigh. Open up the chest, lifting the chest up forward. We're then going to extend into a twist. Now, once you're putting your weight into that bottom hand, try to make sure that the fingers are pressing and that space right between the index and the thumb is extended. Press upwards towards the sky and see how that lower back is feeling. Now, if it gives you a little bit more ease into that spine, feel free to sink down a little bit more to the floor. From here, reach that hand down, take a deep breath in, shifting the weight back, and then slowly start to sink back, curling the toes go back, and if you can, sit down. Now you can always use a block here to prop your hips up if you have one handy. It just takes a lot of pressure off the knees and ankles depending on your flexibility. Another thing you can do is slightly tuck the leg under the opposite hip bone, so the heel is going towards, my right heel is going towards my left hip. From here, see if you can press into the floor, lift up the shoulders, arching that lower back. With the exhale, try to roll the shoulders back, maybe get a little bit more space into the neck, inhaling in. If you can, try rising with the hands, raising the hands up, interlacing the fingers on the exhale. Feel free to move forward. Now from here, if the hamstrings are feeling a little bit tight today, in the back of the hamstring, the ankle, the calves, feel free to draw back, maybe even slightly just leave the hands by the knees and maybe even bend the knees slightly. Feel free to keep moving forward if the body allows. Extending, chin towards the chest, breathing in, breathing out. And again. Gently come back to the palms, raise the head up, shoulders back. Shift the weight forward. Press the palms into the floor here, tuck the back toes under, and we're going to go ahead and lift off. From here, the heels drop down to the floor, the head hangs. We're going to press the shoulders away, towards the knees, towards the thighs. Gently bend one leg in, whilst extending the opposite hamstring. Inhaling in, raise both heels upwards. On the exhale, lower the opposite heel. Press the palms away. Let's repeat. Inhaling in. Exhale. Push. Inhaling in. Exhale. Now from here, shift the weight forward, lower the knees down to the floor. Squeeze the toes together and just go ahead back with the heels. Extending hands out, dropping the elbows down, forehead to the floor. From here, you can allow those shoulders to rest. You can really try to push the palms away from you. Maybe even keeping the hands active and claw. Slowly roll up the spine, all the way back up. Sitting on the heels, rolling the shoulders back, and just feeling that extra little space created in the body. Now let's try the opposite side. Shifting the weight back in towards the knees, moving hands in front, right under the shoulder, elbows slightly bent, and then adjust the feet if you need to. From here, breathing in once again, moving in through that cow. Maybe on the second round, it feels a little bit more loose. On the exhale, slowly tucking in, chin towards the chest, abdominal squeeze, pressing the lower back. Inhale, raising that right leg up, and on the exhale, bring it center. Shift in towards that knee. So we're moving that knee right into that right angle. The body's twisted forward, chest forward. Go ahead and place that left hand down. Now, if you'd like to double check how straight that back leg is, you can tuck the toes under, raise up off the heels, and extend that heel a little bit further back. Go ahead and drop that heel once it feels comfortable. Feel free to keep that back toe tucked in, especially if you need a little help with the balance. From here, we're going to go ahead and open and twist. One side is always going to feel a little bit harder, so take your time. Open up into the shoulders, open up into the back. Try not to collapse down into that shoulder. It's so easy to do. Keep that shoulder active and press the palms firmly into the ground to help send the body up with that twist. If it feels okay, we're going to come back down, straighten the toes, shift the weight back. From here, we're going to tuck the heel under slightly and move down towards the heel. Once again, feel free to use a block under the thighs. Shoulders lift up, chest lifts up. Inhale, exhale. From here, we're going to curl the toes in. Reach both hands up, extending through the body. On the exhale, we're going to take it down. Now we're going to try that 3 more times. Inhaling in, especially on the right leg, where if you do find that it's tighter, you might need a little bit more time to go into that. Inhale, once again, raising upwards, shooting through the shoulders, and on the exhale, taking it down. Chin towards the chest if you can. Drop the head down. Inhaling in. Slowly press the palms back. Shift the weight back towards the feet. Tuck the back toes under. Push back to down dog. And rest. Slowly shift the weight in towards the balls of the feet, coming down towards the knee. And let's take a little rest. So just facing the same way you are, and I'll face you. We're going to open up the shoulders. I'm going to take 2 breaths to close. Inhaling in, raising up. Exhaling down. Once again, inhale, open up. And exhale to close. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that was helpful. I hope you're feeling a little bit more loose, and have a lovely, lovely day. Alrighty, doing my little robot walk.